Welcome to another late video. Not late as in late getting to the video, it's more like it's like 12 o'clock at night. It's about 11:40 right now. It soon will be 12 o'clock. It's close enough to 12. Been working on the scrub out the Chevy OS swap, and it's time to actually put the sending unit together. And I told you guys I was going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to try to do that in this video. Hopefully you find it helpful, hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully I can get it dropped into the tank tomorrow. That's how come I'm putting it together at almost 12 o'clock tonight. Yay! And I'm sure this video is going to go a whole much better than this video that I just made that takes this Corvette fuel filter and you put AM fittings on, which the kit didn't come with the right AM fittings. And if you ain't seen that video, it's up on the channel. I'll link it in the description below. How to, basically attach these. You need to know that if you're doing an LS swap anyway, and you ain't got a built-in return on your fuel well, which not every motor has, So, description video, let's jump into this one. So, I got my tripod set up. You probably can see here's, a little bit of it. If you keep dropping likes and leaving comments, I might can get a fancy directly bolted to the ceiling type camera set up for like video shots like this. That's the part number to the sending unit in case you want your own. It comes with all kinds of goodies, and yeah, everything you need in a box. The fuel pump you can get at AutoZone for about 30 bucks, a little bit over 30. Part number for that right here, it's a newer style pump. Should be just plug and play. This pump does not have the best reviews online, but they cheap. You can go in any parts store and pick up a replacement, and they got a good warranty on them. So everything you need's in the box, except I think a strainer. But a sender comes with a strainer. So let's put this together, get an idea of what all we got here. We got two O-rings. We got two little stainless hose clamps, which is always nice. A little piece of fuel hose that will go to your pump here. And just to check and see and show you that this is plug and play. This is the sending unit power into the pump. There you go. Plugs right in. It's that simple. You don't have to solder this, It's great. So this is everything comes with this. Let's put the pump sock on, like so. There we go. Pump sock is on. That's what I call it. Take that off. Let's open a bag of goodies that come with a sending unit up. It also comes with a fuel hose. It actually feels better quality than this one. This is a little bit stiffer. This is a little softer. Also comes with a fuel pump sock. It looks identical. Also comes with the ring for the tank and the cap, which looks like it will fit. It's exactly the same as this ring, same size. That's good to know. This kit also comes with two specialty clamps. They ratchet style clamps that takes a special tool. Very good clamps. I ain't got that tool. Won't be using them. So now it's time to install this part. You can tell which way it goes and which way it don't. It goes on just like so. It just kind of sets in place. It's got little tabs on the bottom of that, and the tabs kind of just set in place. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. but just make sure it's set in good, and it should look like that. Now once you get that, you can attach your sock. Actually, I don't know which direction the sock goes, but it just goes on. And the rubber came back off. We want a rubber on the, I always want to make sure you got the rubber on. Let's go ahead and put this on. And this should be able to twist once you get it on. Oh, it's a tight fit, but it twists as you can see. So we can position it anywhere we want to. It's not going to come off. It's a very good setup, but don't have to worry about anything getting into your pump. Let's go ahead and throw out a hose. I'm actually going to use the one that came with this kit. Or should I use this one? What do you guys say? I'm going to use this one. This one seems a little bit more high pressure. It's a little bit stiffer than the one that came with the other unit. So let's go ahead and slide this on, just like so. Take a clamp, drop it on. You can tighten it up with a socket latchet or a screwdriver. You know, I got some actual high pressure fuel clamps I can put on this. Let's back these off. High pressure clamps, and the part number to these is right here. Pick them up at Advance Auto. Loosen the clamp up just a little. Just slides down just like so. And it has no sharp edges to cut into this, so. And just loosen it up. Position it where we want it. Which is right there. Make sure this is on down. And then we tighten up. If you look, these clamps actually tighten all the way around, and it don't bite into the rubber. Don't like tear the rubber. So that's tight, that's snug, it shouldn't go nowhere. Can't twist it by hand. Clamp's got plenty of force. It's not going to leak. Make sure you just, okay, it's tight enough. Now, let's position everything onto a sending unit. Get all this tape off. So I'll take my filter back off. You want to install this first. This part right here fits in perfect. No modifications or anything. Then, oh, we got another one of these too. It's identical to the one we just used. Or is it different any? A little bit different. Just a tad. You can tell our pump is smooth. I'm going to use this one. This goes in just like so. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Then you install your filter. Which I'm just using my filter to hold everything in place. Why, I figure out if I want to cut this. Which, you know. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take this hose. I ain't going to cut it. I'm going to slide it all the way up on this after I install my clamp. And then I'm going to push this as far up as I can get it. Then I'm going to feed my pump in, and then I'm going to feed it down. Okay, that's my pump. But you notice we're missing the little piece of rubber. So let's go ahead and add that back. And they both fit pretty good, but I'm going to go with the pointier one. It seemed to fit just a tad bit better. And when I said pointier one, I mean these little tabs right here, they got a sharper point on the other one. Now we're going to line the pump up with that, which seems pretty simple. And get it installed. Make sure the pump rubber stays seated, which it is. Now we're going to just fight with the pump and pull it down till it's always seated, and that will keep it from moving. No zip ties needed or anything. You see that? I do. It fits really good. Push her on down. Make sure she's seated good, which she is. The hose is good. Now we're going to take a clamp, slide it on and tighten it, and I did not have to cut this to fit. So after destroying a couple clamps, as you see here, the one went on perfect on the bottom, but it turns out the hose is actually smaller on this end. Even though it's the same size hose, it don't flail out as much, so that clamp was able to fit. It don't fit now. I don't want to use these because these do cut into the hose. I mean, they would work just fine, just regular clamps. But I'm going to hold out and get me some of these actual fuel injection clamps here, because I done destroyed one trying to get it to work, and it's late and I'm tired. So we pick up the video tomorrow. So it's the next day. Picked us up some fancy little fuel injection hose clamps. We might have everything to do it. These should fit. So let's assemble this the way we did it yesterday. And if you look, everything is good and tight. Let's go ahead and put the clamps on here and snug them up. These is fuel injection hose clamps. This is the new ones I picked up. That's the size. So after all, M clamps were not super tighten up. Don't buy those. I could just did this last night. I just used the normal clamps come into the kit with the thicker, more hose that we picked out last night from the other hose. You know, it's a fuel injection hose. Should handle the pressure. Now this is the plug-in. And if we did everything right, it should go straight into this. Just like so, without having to solder or anything. If you look, it latched. It fit good. We didn't have to solder anything or everything. We got a sender here. Everything's hooked up. We got a factory fuel injection throttle body sender with a power wire and with the ground and the sender plug. Looking at it, well, we know the black's ground. Goes up here. Okay, the pump's gray, the sender's purple, from what I can tell by just looking at this. But when I go install it on the truck, I will know for 110% because I don't want to burn anything up. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully your sender unit assembly goes a lot simpler than mine did. I just had the issue with the clamps, but if you just use what's in the kit, you shouldn't have no issues at all. If you order this fuel pump, you can get it from AutoZone. It's like 30 some bucks. The sender unit is like 40 to 50 online. If you order the sender online and you buy this pump, it's plug and play, guys. All you have to do is attach your AM fittings to the top of this, which will be another video, because you have to cut these. I want to do it in the tank so I don't get no metal shavings or anything on this pump setup, because all this is brand new. Also, before you go, don't forget to put the sock onto your fuel pump. I about did. So if you're new, get subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. Hope you find this video helpful. I'll see you next time.